Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been putting off talking about this one for a while now. Not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now it's time. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer, like many, was tired of paying monthly rental fees for the gateway supplied by their internet provider, especially since the old unit would take hours to reconnect after a simple power outage. Setting up this new modem router combo, however, was a completely different story. Our reviewer found the process to be incredibly straightforward. Once everything was plugged in, the provider's activation page appeared automatically on the computer screen, and with a single click, the device was registered and online almost immediately. This client was pleasantly surprised at how simple it was, noting that there was no need to call customer service to get anything working, contrary to what some other users had experienced. What really stood out was the performance and flexibility compared to the old rental unit. The user interface offers much more control and better security options, including a built-in VPN. Most importantly, our client noticed a significant boost in download speeds, particularly on the 5 GHz channel. This allowed them to dedicate the faster band to their computer while moving other smart devices to the 4 GHz channel, effectively balancing the network load for optimal performance. A minor gripe was the external power brick, which adds a bit of clutter, but it's a small trade-off for an otherwise excellent device. The client did encounter a brief hiccup where the internet connection dropped after plugging in a network-attached storage drive. After some troubleshooting, it became clear the issue was caused by a software setting on the storage drive itself, not this gateway. A simple reset of the other device resolved the problem completely, and the network has been running smoothly ever since.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer decided to purchase this modem after being faced with rising rental costs from their internet provider. It's a sizable piece of equipment, comparable in size to the modem they were previously renting. The packaging includes the necessary cables and a quick start guide. However, our reviewer warns that the quick start guide is quite limited, and the full user manual needs to be downloaded from the manufacturer's website. This is crucial if you plan to do anything beyond basic setup. Setting up this device was straightforward, automatically directing the client to the internet provider's activation page. After entering account information, the modem was quickly provisioned and online. The modem comes pre-configured with a default network name and password, which are printed on the bottom of the unit. The reviewer suggests changing these to match your existing network for easier device connection. However, the Quick Start Guide lacks instructions on how to do this, as well as on how to change the default login credentials for the modem itself, a potential security risk. This client primarily uses this modem in bridge mode with a separate router. While briefly testing the wireless functionality, they found it to be stable and strong throughout their house. The telephone service also worked perfectly. Enabling bridge mode proved to be more complicated than expected. The included documentation lacks instructions, and while the manufacturer offers online guidance, it contains an inaccuracy regarding a non-existent button. You have to disable the wireless radios via the modem's interface. As a bridge, this modem provides a reliable connection, with throughput matching or exceeding that of their previous rental unit. A significant annoyance, however, is that the modem reverts from bridge to a router mode after every reboot, requiring the user to re-enable bridge mode after a power outage or other reset. Additionally, the standard GUI address changes when in bridge mode, information that should be in the manual. Overall, this reviewer is satisfied with this modem and would purchase it again, but they deducted a star due to the poor documentation and the bridge mode issue.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer decided to upgrade their old modem when a new internet plan with much faster speeds became available. They could have taken the free modem offered by the provider, but it would have cost extra each month after the contract. After doing some research, our reviewer landed on this cable modem router, mostly because it seemed to have better reviews than many comparable models, especially considering the number of negative reviews that some competitors received. A big plus was that it uses a Broadcom chipset, which is apparently known for better performance and stability. The setup process was surprisingly easy. This client simply unplugged the old modem, plugged in this one, waited a bit, and then rebooted their computer. The browser automatically redirected to the internet provider's activation page, which used two-factor authentication. After entering the code, the modem was activated and the internet was up and running. As for performance, this device is fast. The speeds achieved were impressive, especially considering the age of the infrastructure. There was one minor issue on the first day with the DHCP server assigning the same IP address to multiple devices, which caused some connectivity problems. Rebooting the affected devices seemed to resolve the problem though. It was a bit tricky to troubleshoot because the device's client list was incomplete at first, not showing all connected devices. However, after a day, the client list seems to have sorted itself out. Overall, apart from that initial hiccup, the modem has been stable and working well so far. This reviewer plans to provide an update later on regarding long-term stability and performance.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.